You also, in addition to having written procedures, have to have what's called adequate source documentation. This one gets a lot of grant recipients into trouble because they may not have as thorough of documentation as the auditors expect or the funder expects. The other thing that commonly happens is someone's looking at this stuff 2 years after a grant is done. And yeah, it was on my laptop, but my laptop crashed, and so it's just not there anymore. So again, make sure as you're documenting things, get that into a shared drive where it's backed up and it can be found again. So what requirements do we have on this one with adequate source document? We have to verify that the costs were proper and adequately segregated into the right bucket. So think of it this way. How many of you have ever gone out to a restaurant? I'm going to grab a little example here. So I go out to the restaurant and I get this receipt and it says, oh, you spent $21.27, but it doesn't tell me what I spent it on. That is not adequate source documentation. The reason it's not is because what if I spent $21.27 on beer? Well, alcoholic beverages are an unallowable cost. So if this doesn't tell me whether it was a burger or a beer and whether it was an allowable cost or an unallowable cost, this is not adequate source documentation. Instead, what they want to see is something more that tells me, oh, okay, you had the French dip and you had a soft drink. Was not martini on the rocks, which would have been an unallowable cost. So you're looking for these types of things that have some explanation about what did you actually buy.